Sorry, champ.
Hey, Arkansas.
Good news, we're rolling back child labor protections.
Wait, what?
If you're under 16, the state won't have to verify your age anymore before you can take a job.
But federal officials have been cracking down on child labor violations. Last month, the Labor Department fined a subcontractor for meatpacking plants because they employed kids. Some of them sustained chemical burns after working with cleaning agents.
And you can too. All right, take care, kids.
Yep, it's already happening. It's becoming much more common that kids are working in these dangerous environments, and yeah, they're getting burned by chemicals. They're working with industrial equipment, razor sharp saws. They're working as animals are being torn to shreds, heavy machinery, and you're gonna see more of it thanks to people like Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who passed a bill in Arkansas that makes it easier for companies to hire younger and younger employees. Under this law, the Youth Hiring Act of 2023, children under 16 do not have to obtain permission from the Division of Labor to get a job. They will no longer need to get an employment certificate, which verified their age, described their work and work schedule, and included written consent from a parent or guardian. And they say, well, this isn't a big deal because it's just, it's gonna like streamline the process, and like, why do the parents have to get involved in all that? Which is weird because parents need to get involved in a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to kids, according to Republicans. Anything involving their gender identity or sexuality, parents need to be up in that. But when it comes to them potentially being exposed to deadly chemicals or dangerous machinery at the age of 15 or 16 years old, well, flame on. What do you think?
So let's talk about the power propaganda as usual. They make it seem like, oh, like it's just your kid getting a summer job at Dairy Queen, and we're just getting rid of the red tape. No, your kids that get the summer job, it's super easy for you to write them, sign a letter saying, oh yeah, they're allowed to get one. It's their summer job. I'm happy to have it. Good work ethic, right? That already exists. You can already do that. No, this is so that you don't have to get the parents' permission, so they could exploit the most vulnerable children. Do you think they're working at the Dairy Queen? No, they're working at meatpacking plants. Over 100 kids at a meatpacking plant, and they're cleaning up severed heads, blood that drenches the floor, clean the axes, and a device called a head splitter. 14 years old, getting the worst wages. Oh, by the way, that explains it. Why do they all of a sudden want kids to work? Because they ran out of women. Wait, what? What do you mean? First, it was mainly males who worked. And then women got introduced into the workforce, and that's great, right? It gives them the option of working, et cetera. But then it wasn't an option anymore because everybody needed 2 incomes to survive because the corporations had squeezed every penny out of our houses and our families. So now they're like, now bring your kids, let's go. It's time to exploit them. But I don't want them sitting around as a 13-year-olds. Get them into the meatpacking plant, okay? No, you're all gonna work for me. You're all gonna get the worst possible salary, so that if you put all 3, 4, 5 of you together, all of your salaries together, you could barely subsist. That's the corporate plan, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who's a corporate goon extraordinaire, is happy to exploit the children of Arkansas on behalf of her donors. These are the sick people called Republicans in our country.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.